And for the Bulls, Giddey and White pair to make the backcourt. Nikola Vucevic is out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. You know, in game 2 of a back-to-back, just how drained are you from yesterday as a player?
You know, B.A., proper rest and stretching can help a lot. But you're not going to be your usual self at the start of game time. Believe that.
Young against Giddey. On the wing, Porter. Pass to the Prophet. Clock at 6. Here's Daniels. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by White. Now here's Williams. Back to White. And here is Williams. Outside Giddey. Spins. Driving to the basket. Banked it in off the glass.
And Giddey is just so clever at finding ways to the rim. Good at ripping through holes in the deep.
Giddey against Young. Inside. Okongwu, the pass to Porter. Giddey against Young. Yep, count it.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
Here's White. He played a great game against New Orleans. Pass to Williams. Back to White. The rebound by Atlanta. They're really clicking as a unit. Tonight, looking for their 11th straight win.
Watching this team operate at this elite level, firing on all cylinders. The way they're going right now, this winning streak could go on for some time.
Here's the Prophet. Really played well against Phoenix in his last game. Pass to Daniels. 4-3. He drops it from range.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
Now here's Giddey. 15 in his last outing. Outside White. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. White against Porter. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Picked up by Okongwu. Here's Daniels. Williams defending. Daniels misses. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 3. Victory eluded them last time in Atlanta when they faced the Hawks.
There obviously was a breakdown at the defensive end. They gave away too many clean looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
That free throw, no good. Grant, how about Kobe White? Going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes.
Yeah, Kobe played more than 35 minutes per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level, so he has an exciting future in front of him.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Porter. We saw him with 19 his last time out. On the wing, Daniels. To the inside. Outside for Porter. On the wing, Daniels. Over Williams. Daniels misses.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Here's Tucker. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
P.J. Tucker, just one of those guys at his size that always looms larger on the floor. He is comfortable on the inside and finishing.
Here's the Prophet. No points so far. Okongwu, a screen on Williams. From the top of the key, the offensive rebound. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Timeout.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. As we start up the new year, here's a glimpse at the new power rankings. You take a look at the Thunder. They slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
Well, right now for the Hawks, they weren't supposed to be this good this far into the season. The question everyone is asking, can they keep it up?
Vucevic, the pass to White. Now Giddey, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Giddey's gotten his second bucket.
That elite passing ability, Giddey has the defense on its heels, and it gives him space to operate in the mid-range.
Now here's Young, 17 points in his last outing. Here's the Prophet. He's guarded by White, just 5 to shoot. Here's the Prophet. Let's go with a 3. Young can't hit. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Outside White. Tucker, the pass to Williams. Outside Tucker. Pass to Giddey. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Atlanta's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Young. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible.
Great job by Young there, not settling for a jumper and getting that ball close in.
Giddey passes to Williams. Crafty move. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Chicago, Patrick Williams. One shot.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. And so Porter will bring it up for Atlanta. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
A comeback like that one, so late in the game against a tough opponent, I doubt anybody saw that one coming.
For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Tucker finds Giddey. And here is Vucevic, guarded by Capella. The jump hook, and that one hits the back iron. The Hawks have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Count that bucket. Young's got 8.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And the Hawks making a change here. Bates is checked in. And here are some point guards who have been very hot from beyond the arc this year. Number 1, Trae Young. Lonzo Ball is second.
And over the years, we have really seen the point guard position evolve. Give these guys a whole bunch of credit. I mean, what a great group of long-range shooters.
Well, let's put the three-point percentage in a box for a second. It's the range that those guys have that really blows me away. I mean, just about anything inside of half court is doable for them. Those are some long-distance marksmen.
I'm not sure there's a better stretch 5 than Vooch, a legit three-point shooter.
And he's going for the lob. Chicago trailing here. Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
Now here's Porter. He's scoreless. Shoots over White. Porter's shot is off.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Atlanta foul. Michael Porter Jr. First personal foul. Third team foul.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
First one falls for him.
And P.J. Tucker, one of those guys that we talk about as a journeyman throughout his NBA career, but there's no doubt that he's made positive impact and touches wherever it is that he's played.
The Bulls making a switch here. Herter's checked in. For Atlanta, they've gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Outside Young. Pass to the Prophet. Here's Bates. Williams defending. Young looking over the floor. Just 4 to shoot. The Hawks need to get one up here. The Prophet. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. And the Hawks lead by 2.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Tucker with the ball. Right wing. Vucevic, the pass to Herter. Fires at the elbow. Got a piece of it. And he gets it back from Pete Giddey. He buries it from 3. Giddey's got 7 points in the game. For Atlanta, they've gone 8 for 14 from the floor. Here's Young. And he converts the layup.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
The Bulls have got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Outside Tucker. Pass to Herter. Capella with the defensive effort. The Hawks leading. Outside Porter. Fires the 3. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Chicago has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Outside, Williams. Back to Giddey. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Chicago.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Chicago making some changes. Collins, he's checked in for Vucevic. Buzelis comes in for Tucker. And it's Horton Tucker in for Williams. Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. Risachet comes in for Bates. Here's the Prophet. He's averaging 35.5 a game. Excellent production. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And so here is Chicago. And here's Herter. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against New Orleans. Collins against Capella. And there's Collins on the assist from Giddey.
Capable of torching you from that spot. Collins looking very comfy.
The Hawks trailing. Here's the Prophet. Takes it inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Horton Tucker.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Buzelis. There's the triple. The rebound by Atlanta. The Prophet's got his 5th rebound in this one. Driving inside. And the layup is good off the glass. The Prophet's got 8.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And Giddey's got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Trailing by 2. Basket's good. 12 points for him.
And the defense right now just guessing what they need to do to shut down Josh Giddey.
Here's the Prophet. Give him 8 to the paint. Young can't hit.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
And the shot goes in. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Now here's Giddey. He's got 12. 51 seconds left to play in the first. And Collins with the slam.
Hurting the defense right now is Zach Collins in these pick and roll sets.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 from deep. Here's the Prophet. He's averaging 35.5 a game. Excellent production. There's Young with the 3. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Outside Horton Tucker. It's Giddey on the wing. The Bulls need to get off a shot. There's Herter with the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey.
Well, Herter's a guy who can get you back in a hurry. You make one, he'll come back and get a 3 himself.
Here's Young. It's deflected. Tipped. And so it's Josh Giddey making highlights for Chicago. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
And Atlanta making a change here. The Bulls trail by 10. Giddey and White pair to make the backcourt. P.J. Tucker is out there with Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now here's White. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. Vucevic gets the bucket.
Getting points inside is no problem for Vucevic. He consistently finds these openings.
Outside Young. Out to the right wing. Launches it. The Prophet. That's good. The Prophet's got 11 points.
Ooh, they've been on fire from deep this quarter. Their percentage has been rising and rising.
Giddey finds Tucker. Outside White. On target from range. 6 points for him.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
With the game on the line, Ice Trey is dangerous, man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I work too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
All right, Brent, in an ideal world, if you're team building and you have the ability to build around a type of superstar, what would that look like for you?
Well, BA, the game has changed so much. We see that the most valuable players now, today, are big wings that can handle the physical rigors of both ends of the floor, playing offense and defense, can have the ball in their hands and create advantage every time they touch the ball, whether they're scoring it or making plays for their teammates. But the biggest factor is this guy has to motivate and ingratiate himself to the rest of the team. Those are true high-level championship caliber players. And Dyson Daniels, when he steps onto the court, he's got a hunger to make an impact, and he's trying to put his team in position to win.
And he can't hit the second. Bulls trail by 12. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
It's funny how much the defense has to focus more on not leaving their man when Giddey has the ball.
Here's the Prophet. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. That'll conclude their longest homestand of the season, 5 games. And it's the Prophet with a rebound. The Prophet's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. From outside the arc. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. To the middle. The kick out to White. Pass to Giddey. Down low. And Vucevic gets it to go on the assist from Giddey. Giddey's got 5 assists tonight.
Yeah, merciless play by Vucevic down low. Crashing through the contact to finish strong.
The Bulls trail by 11. And here is Williams. Vucevic in the post. Guarded by Capella. Capella with a block.
And Capella, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. You can see his timing on that play.
Young with the bucket.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Chicago making a switch here. Herter's checked in. The Hawks making a switch here. The league is already buzzing about this year's three-point contest. So let's have a look at the players likely to make an appearance.
The three-point contest only becomes more competitive every year as long-range shooting continues to be a coveted talent in the league. But these guys are in a league all their own.
He occupies the top spot in voting. We'll very likely see him in the three-point shooting competition.
And he might already be the favorite. When he gets in a groove, he's automatic.
And we'll keep you posted as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. But that's our current list for the three-point contest.
It's going to be a fantastic competition. We've got an endless supply of shooters in this league, and that contest will be heated.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Outside Young. Here's the Prophet. He's got 17. Now Giddey. Outside, Williams. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And this is his second attempt at the line tonight. Atlanta leading by 9. Pass to Wade. Back to Young. Three-pointer. Oh, the lethal three ball of Young.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Chicago has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. And looking at Trae Young, Brent, his team's always finished in the top 10 in offensive rating.
Yeah, for Trae, those teams he's played on have normally been in the top 5, along with playing at a top 10 pace. So when he has the ball in his hands and he's coming at you, very difficult to stop. Young's so talented, you're basically guaranteed to have a good offensive team.
Here's Wade. No points yet. 6 to shoot. And there's the lob. Stolen by Giddey. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Tucker, the pass to Herter. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Clint Capella.
Unfortunately, we've seen his ability as a rebounder take a back seat these past few seasons. And I'd like to see him refocus on that element of his game. You can never have enough rebounds, in my opinion.
Free throw good. Herter. When folks talk about Herter, you hear a lot about his movement, Brent.
Well, one thing you have to be in this league as a great shooter is willing to move without the basketball. It puts a lot of pressure on your primary defender, but it can open up some lanes for your teammates. Kevin Herter, an elite skill working without the ball.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line.
Well, Herter doesn't get to the line a ton. Let's see what he does here.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Young against Herter. Here's the Prophet. 17 points in the game. The kick out to Young. Over Herter. Young can't hit.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And it's Williams off the drive. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Here's Huff. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Conley's checked in for Atlanta. Gay comes in for Wade.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks.
Bulls trail by 9. Outside Herter. The rebound by Atlanta. The Prophets got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Young against Giddey. Pass to Herter. Now here's Vucevic, guarded by Okongwu. Misses the baby hook, and so it's Atlanta. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. More 2K action in just a moment.
Hey everybody, it's halftime. Boy, it's been a rough go so far for the Chicago Bulls.
Losing the rebounding battle, it's easy to lose control of the game. Fortunately for them, they have another half to go.
Yeah, now they can lose by twice as much.
Moving on to our next topic, All-Star voting. A peek at the latest returns.
Well, these are very early returns, but even so, you can see who the fans are excited to see play.
A lot of these guys deserve the votes, but there's some big names missing. Come on, America, do better.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.